Hi guys, so welcome to another video. In the previous video, we covered runtime errors in Kevlar 2, and for this video, we'll be covering a topic of comments. So what are comments about and what is it for? For your test suite, so for all of the test suites, right, inside the input.txt file, Kevlar 2 supports this thing called a comment, which is like a comment in a batch stop comment that begins with a hash, which is also Python. Python uses hash also. So we allow you to type anything you want, and during testing, comments will be ignored. And comments are useful because it makes your input file a lot less cryptic. So let's say you come back to this project in 3 or 4 months, and you take a look at this input.txt file, it looks very looks very opaque, and you don't really know what all these numbers are all about. You may have forgotten how you did the testing and all that. So in an attempt to make your inputs more readable, you can add a comment like 3 is the number of test cases and something like that, and then you can say that n test cases follows, comma, with arguments A and B, with A, B. So now you know, like, this is A, and then this is B, this is A, and then this is B, and then so on and so forth. It just makes your code more readable. So while this entire line is a comment, you can add trailing comments as well. So like you can say like, this is a test. This is maybe an H. You can say whatever you want. So yeah, so we've added comments. Let's go ahead and run the build script again to show you that nothing fails. Yeah, so let's go and do it. During the build process, all comments will be ignored. So yeah, so as you can see, it's testing correctly lah. For the easy test cases we pass. Then for our floating point test case failed with wrong output as is expected in as was shown in video 1, and then divide by 0, we get runtime error. So let's so that if for instance, right, you want to disable comments because maybe your input file requires this hash, your testing requires this character, and you don't want this comments feature, you can run the build script with a flag called no pass. But to do that, you cannot do it from the GUI. So you just need to so you run it from here, build, and then you type no pass. So if you do this, the Kevlar 2 will treat your input file as is and not look for comments and ignore them. And of course, if we run the build command now, right, our easy test case will fail because it's trying to read an integer, but then there's a hash there. So but let's just run it to show you. Oh sorry, it's build.sh. Then you do no parse. Yeah, so now you can see that our easy test case is failing, specifically because it is trying to read an int. Yeah, so you can see here in line 19, the first thing that we try to read from our input file is an int n, then we see in n. But if you run the no pass flag, then during testing, it tries to read an integer here. Because you say no pass, so like this line wasn't ignored, and you try to read an int from here, and then you get unexpected stuff, and that's why the thing failed. So this is a rather short video just explaining to you the idea of comments in Kevlar 2, and if you want to disable them, simply run the build script like so with the no pass flag. Yep, so that's it for today's video.